you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Sommer, and me, the Madcat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Balcony Show, and we are very excited because we have Constantine Maroulis on the show later. First, I'm going to say hi to Madcat and Bo Sommer. I can't believe I said it right.
Yeah.
You did, yay!
Yay!
That was good.
So, very stoked for this interview. And then we have Donna Gallucci taking spotlight tonight.
Donna Gallucci.
With a very young Syl. You're going to dig her song. So, it's a really great show. So
Yeah, jam-packed show tonight.
Yeah, stay tuned. You're going to love this stuff. But first...
Oh.
All right.
I assume abuse is heading my way.
That's what she should really say. But first, abuse.
But first, abuse. All right. Hit it, Dave.
Useless facts. Facts that are freaking useless. Yeah. So, today's useless facts. Useless fact number 1. Peanuts are one of the ingredients of dynamite.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
That might be useless.
What are the squirrels up to?
Not
That's
useless.
all I want to know is
Yeah.
what are the squirrels up to? They may be planning a world takeover.
I think so. That's not useless. That's useful.
Yeah.
All right.
How is it useful, though?
I don't know. In case we
Yeah.
gotta watch our backs and the squirrels.
Everybody gonna go run outside and just start mashing up peanuts now? What are you doing? I'm making dynamite, Daryl. Back off.
Believe me, somebody listening to this show somewhere will be going, oh.
We'll be getting a freaking call from the DOD next.
Yeah.
You know? Useless fact number 2. A blob of toothpaste is called a nurdle.
Didn't know that
A
either.
nurdle?
No, I mean, it's just always been a blob of
Hey,
toothpaste.
nurdle my tooth bitch. I mean,
So,
nurdle,
A nurdle.
straight to the censor board with that
nurdle my toothbrush.
one. Shit.
Spell that for
Nurdle.
me.
Nurdle?
me.
Yeah.
N-U-R-D-L-E.
Oh, and you are. Okay.
What did you
Nurdle. I don't know.
Nurdle.
You can almost.
I just never knew that it had a name.
I didn't either.
Nurdle.
Like who did that?
I don't know.
Like why?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
There must have been a purpose.
Well, I mean, it's
Of
under the
naming
category
it.
of useless facts. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, how far did it travel? All right, useless fact number 3. You spray 2.5 drops of saliva per word.
Ew.
Well, isn't that great, Pandemic 2021?
And now that I'm missing a front tooth, at least a half a gallon total.
Wow. I mean, that like skeeved me out when I read that. Honestly, I was like, that's something. And I know people that spread more than that. Like,
But
there's
think
some people
about-
that totally
Think about the space invaders who were like spewing.
spray it, don't
I'm gonna-
say it.
I'm gonna
Remember?
vo- I'm
Did
gonna
you
vomit.
ever-
There's
I'm
nothing.
gonna vomit.
There's
Say
nothing
it, don't
worse than
spray
a
it.
close talking spitter, man.
Yeah, say
Oh
it, don't
my God.
spray it.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like when you're done and your like whole face is starting to get moist and you don't want to be rude, but yet on the other end.
Yeah.
Oh,
True
oh,
story.
oh,
I may or may not have a family member out there that's like that. Whenever you're out in public and you run into him, and it's like, you know, he's missing all the chiclets in the front. He's like, but he's a close talker. You know what I mean? And then it's just like, you need windshield wipers here.
You gotta get some of those glasses that have the windshield wipers
Yeah.
on them.
Well, maybe it's a good thing we were wearing masks still.
Yeah.
That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying. Yeah, totally. Useless facts number 4. On average, 100 people choke to death on ballpoint pens every year. You know, I can still say, yeah, okay, it's a useless fact that I did not know. But on the flip side of it, did you really not know? How many of us would sit there just gnawing on our freaking pens?
Okay, but I could see caps. Like, especially
Yeah,
like
I
the
could
big
see
caps. I
caps.
could see them, but the pen?
Yeah.
I mean, or like they deep throating pens. I'm sorry. had to ask the question.
I mean,
The look on Madcat's face, priceless.
yeah.
Look at Donna's face.
Don't act like your sensibilities are all innocent, Miss Gallucci.
I think maybe when you put a pen in your mouth, maybe a little piece comes off.
Oh, so you're gnawing
That
on
could
your
be-
pens now.
that
You're
could
bi-
be
you're a
why you
biter.
choke on it.
All right, before this de-evolves any further. Useless fact number 5. Listening to music can improve your physical performance. This could mean in the gym or in between the sheets.
See? So music can make you better.
Wow, we got a great show coming up tonight.
Yeah.
It's all
So
about,
everybody get your pajamas on.
it's all about the rhythm.
Oh.
Oh, come on, Barry White, please.
And if anybody out there
There you
needs
go.
any...
How can that not make
Yeah.
like any? I mean, when you're, especially when you're like a little tipsy,
Mhm.
or maybe even a lot tipsy, and then Barry White comes on, and then you just want that.
That's
know?
sexy. He's
Yeah.
sexy. Sexy voice.
I would say, because, back in the day, there's this great... It's a dance beat. It's by the group Little Lewis, okay, and the song is called French Kiss, all right, and it goes through each speed variance that you could just do that very thing with. Yep.
Okay, we're
And
adding
how
to
do
the
we-
useless.
And how do we know this?
I was a DJ in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 100%.
That's right, bro.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm going to get out of here, and we're going to have our first song this evening, which is going to be Silver Linings from Eddie and the Getaway. Take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
After the after party, everybody's going towards the back room or heading home in sets of two. But my non-sober self is searching for something else, and that something I'm dialing up again is you. It's no surprise, your silhouette's got me seeing right saying I love you. Close your eyes forever and let's hide behind silver lining. Silver lining. Caught a lift out to 16th. You meet me outside in your combat boots, torn up jeans and fancy girl perfume. The rooftop horizon is on us, and maybe we're just a long shot. Honestly, she said, shoot your shot and fire away. It's no surprise, your silhouette's got me seeing right, saying I love you. Close your eyes forever and let's hide behind silver lining. Hide behind silver lining. Don't say a word, just hold me. 'Cause we're going down. Rooftop horizon is on us, and maybe we're just a long shot. Honestly, she said, shoot your shot and fire away. It's no surprise, your silhouette's got me seeing red, saying I love you. Close your eyes forever and let's hide behind silver lining. Hide behind silver lining. Hide behind silver lining. Hide behind silver lining.
And we are back on the Balcony Show, and right now we have the song Once in Your Life by tonight's interviewee, Constantine Maroulis. So, sit down, give it a listen. Here we go. When we return, we're going to be in the interview.
The city streets don't put up a fight when you're falling, and I've been falling hard. These are the times of our lives. The time is running out. Simple but tragic designs pulling me back under the water. How much longer till we have to face it? The truth is coming like a storm. For once in your life, believe it. For once in your life, stop deceiving yourself as we learn to say goodbye to the ghosts we left behind. Let the memories decide. You can't bury yourself for once in your life. Wish me luck. I've had enough of this pouring rain. It's been coming down in town. You'll see me through this blinding pain. Slow and steady, get where I'm going. How much longer till the celebration? The truth is coming like a storm. For once in your life, believe it. For once in your life, stop deceiving yourself as we learn to say goodbye to the ghosts we left behind. Let the memories decide. You can't bury yourself for once in your life. Pulling me back under the water. For once in your life, believe it. For once in your life, stop deceiving yourself as we learn to say goodbye to the ghosts we left behind. Let the memories decide. You can't bury yourself for once in your life. For once in your life. These are the times of our lives. Oh, the city lights on fire tonight. For once in your life.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Balcony Show, and we are very excited because we have Constantine Maroulis with us, all the way from L.A. You know him from Rock of Ages, from American Idol. He is a multi-talented superstar. Won a Tony for his lead role in Rock of Ages, and now he's here to talk about his album Until I'm Wanted, and we are welcoming you to the show, sir.
Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I feel like Apollo Creed or something, the master of disaster, the king of sting. Remember
See,
when
I like
Rocky
him
leans over,
already,
he's like-
you know?
Yeah.
Rocky leans over and Rocky's like, you need some more nicknames or what? But thank you. No, I hope you all are well and safe and staying healthy. Crazy times for sure, all around.
Yes.
So,
yes.
so you're a man who has literally done a lot of really fantastic things, but our audience just heard your song Once in Your Life and off of Until I'm Wanted. Can you tell us a little bit about the album and the song and what you were thinking?
Well, thank you. No, thanks for playing it. God, it just felt so good to just get back in the studio and write songs again. I've been blessed on Broadway and in my touring life, and some film and television opportunities over the last decade where I haven't gotten a chance to record original music. So I had a lot to say, and there have been so many events in my life that inspired this record. It's sort of my love letter to rock and roll. And once in your life, it's that feeling of, man, running through Times Square at, as the sun is coming up and you're the only person there, and it's just you and the city lights as they awaken, and the shining neon lights of Broadway, and that sort of sensation. There was that Vanilla Sky film with Tom Cruise. I remember that
Oh
scene where
yeah,
Great movie.
yeah.
and it just felt like that, and the music just spoke to me in that way. So the lyric kind of came about like that. I wrote the song with Killer Deluxe, a great producing duo out of Charlottesville. We did a few tracks on the record together, and it just was sort of my kind of Americana, I don't know, point of view. I think people have gotten to know me for, the big hard rock kind of fun 80s stuff and my time on American Idol, but I wanted to show a little of that American soul,
You can still hear the '80s influence, though. I gotta say,
For sure.
and we love it. It's
Well, thank
like
you.
you found like a kind of a little bit of a sweet spot there with it. So kudos to you for that.
Yeah,
Well,
it
thank
definitely, upon my listening to it, I definitely had that feeling that while you can still find your present in it, I mean, to me, it just has that reflective tone that kind of draws you back to that. And as far as I'm concerned, music's gone as far as it's ever going to go. And the only way you can find any life in music again is kind of like just kind of pulling it back into that zone a little bit, which now, looking at things backwards, you can find out the best aspects of all of it.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you guys checking it out, and seems like you were getting where I was going with it, and certainly I grew up in that sort of fun Gen X time period where you grew up with the early days of MTV and you had a joystick in your hand, but you had a
Okay,
whole life
This
before
is
before a whole life before, not that joystick, not until much later.
I don't know.
Till about 12 or 13
I'm
years later.
I apologize. I'm just terrible.
That's
Constantine,
okay.
I gotta
And,
say, you know
hey,
what?
that's
Are
usually
you looking
me.
for
I'm
another
glad to-
job? I think we have a spot on our show for you. You fit right in.
And fired. No, no, it's all good. We love. I mean, come on, Rock of Ages. Hello. And if you've seen the show, we don't hold back with the toilet jokes. So, for me, definitely that whole life before the internet, and the music video and the story, the boy meets girl kind of Bonnie and Clyde, sensibility, and definitely inspired me. But I had a much older brother and sister, and they were into so much different music, and I was into show tunes as well. So a lot of influences there, and I kind of was born with this big rock singing voice, so
Well,
it's hard
yeah.
to pull it back sometimes, and be subtle about it. But I'm
So
doing
how
my
does
best.
writing happen for you? I mean, do you get a lyric in your head first, or is it music first? How does that?
Sometimes a lyric or a title or a concept, but really, and I play a little bit, but I get to collaborate with some really great people that kind of get where I'm going, and I can just hear a chord structure, a melody, quite easily, and it's usually like that first kind of impulse when you're in a session. They'll be playing something, and if it's a track that's going to work with you or not, and generally I kind of scat my way through a melody, and you salvage a couple of words, and you're like, oh wait, what was that? What did he say? Once in your life? Wait, what do you
Wait a
mean?
minute. Yeah, there you go.
So then we kind of put that up on the board, and I like to kind of we upper left it, as we call it, me and a lot of the people I work with. So I'm like, okay, upper left. So meaning we get
On the board.
we get the lyric up on the board, up on the screen, and we really literally start crafting the song, a line or two at a time. Sometimes it flies out of you. Sometimes it's just like almost like an improvisation rap or something that just comes flying out of you. And sometimes, you're sitting there crafting, okay, we need a rhyming word for this, so
So that's
and
how Here I Come came, right?
exactly.
You
like
set
that one
that
kinda
up
really
perfectly
flew
for
out
me.
of me.
Thank you.
Well,
Love this. And this is a little bit different, That's the thing.
Definitely,
These three we have 3 songs we're playing for everybody tonight, but this
cool.
one it kind of shows your range a little bit, and I like that. So talk about or set up Here I Come for our listeners so that when they hear it.
The guys had the track of this and that big chorus, and just musically. And right away I was like, here I come, I'm coming here to rock you. And they were like, what the that is excuse my French, but they're like, that's it. Wherever we're going, like that's where it has to go. And then I just kind of came up with this. It just spoke to me kind of like I had this Michael Hutchins kind of speaky, singy kind of vibe that it needed and wanted, and a little bit of that sort of hip hop kind of middle section, and it just was sexy, and it just felt like
it's sexy. It really is.
It's definitely. But
That,
you know
that's
what?
a great word for that. Sexy.
Yeah, and it
Well,
is.
thanks.
And I miss that time of music being
Me
sexy.
too.
So
And we
much.
we were saying
Yeah.
this earlier. We
I
so
miss that.
all need this right now.
Yeah.
We need this kind of music. I'm so done with the, you can make it through suicide, which is really important and all that kind of stuff. But you know what I'm saying? There's
no,
been a
I
lot of
do.
it with,
and
yeah.
the kids are, gosh, it feels like every young actor that with the big Instagram and some sort of television show also has like a massive pop record at radio and
Right.
all over the charts. And,
Right.
I think that we all grew up with some, there was always pop stars, but there were these rock star giants, but then there were something in between. There was like the adult artist that is just sort of forgotten now. Like, where is the Rod Stewart? Where is the
Amen.
hey, say what you want? Well, where is a Michael Bolton type?
They're on the
Yeah.
balcony show, Constantine. That's
You
where
know
they're
what I'm
at.
saying? So, like, someone that kind of can go out there and do a little of everything, and
Right.
and with a real band and real songs with, a sort of beginning, middle, and end.
Instruments.
And,
Yep.
and
Instruments.
instruments,
yeah.
yeah. It's good stuff. I mean, I love the pop. I mean,
we-
hi, Billie Eilish, write me a song. Thank you.
Yeah,
We had that
But,
conversation earlier where we were saying, what I was referencing is like so much music right now. It's like, well, they just they slap together a good hook, but then the rest of the lyrical content just like it just doesn't measure up. It doesn't take you on any type of journey. You know what I mean? So it's like everybody remembers the hook, but they don't necessarily remember the song. So it's like, and that's what I was saying. Like listening to your stuff, it's really fleshed out and it's put together very well.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So with that, we're going to take a break real quick from our
Cool.
interview here, and we're going to let our listeners hear Here I Come from Constantine Maroulis.
Lipstick perfect. You got yourself together, girl. Alright. High heels, fry feels. Madonna in a diamond and world. Just shaking off that bitterness. You remember it took some time. Y'all know it's gonna take some time. Here to be your witness at the scene of the crime. So criminal. Here I come, coming here to rock you. We'll always be on. No, nothing left to stop you. Oh yeah, well, take me there. Yeah, high heat turnkey. Slip on something comfortable. Oh yeah. She got that backbeat out your tongue. So swimming in our playfulness. You know I hate it when you tease. I'm gonna blow your mind. Here I come, coming here to rock you, baby. We'll always be on. No, nothing left to stop you. Nothing left to stop you. Here I come, coming here to rock you. Gonna rock your mind. We'll always be on. No, nothing left to stop you. Who's gonna stop you? Got Desiree in lingerie. Don't give a rip what your friends say. It's Cartier or hell to pay. Living tomorrow like it's gone today. Got Phoenix on remix. You see this? No prelix. We go hardcore through double dose. Elevated to the top. Here I come, coming here to rock you. We'll always be on. No, nothing left to stop you. Here I come, coming here to rock you, baby. We'll always be on. No, nothing left to stop you. Here I come, coming here to rock you.
And we are back on the Balcony Show, and that song was "Here I Come" by Constantine Maroulis. So, let our listeners know, brother, where are you gonna be, or where are you looking to be throughout 2021?
Oh man, first of all, thank you for supporting independent music. I mean, you know how it is. It's such a fight to get your tunes out there, no matter who you are, if people know you or not. And it's just so nice to hear my song on the show like that. So thank you. And look, we were really busy in 19. I did a few movies, cool independent films. They're all kind of creeping out right now. 2 of them are already on demand. A movie called The Fifth Borough, a movie called Chronicle of a Serial Killer. You can find those all over on demand and
That's
different
cool.
streaming
Madcat is, I
services.
think,
Yeah.
the biggest movie buff here at the table.
Oh, he's
so.
an actor.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
why.
There you go.
Yeah,
You
if you ever need somebody on one of your thing, we have an actor
Yeah,
here.
Okay.
We're trying to ship him off.
I was an extremely
Well,
non-accomplished actor.
I seem to wind up in these dark, gory type films. So maybe I can kill you off in one of my films soon.
Yeah, that would be
there
epic,
you go.
man.
That would
That
be
would be epic.
perfect. We would
Dark
love
State,
to watch.
We still love you, Madcat. Don't ever forget
I
that.
die very well. I once filmed a scene where the director was literally standing over top me. I'm in a pit of spikes, and he's literally standing over top me with a 2-gallon jug of special effects blood and just dumping it down my throat as I'm trying to gasp for life, to which I actually really was at that point.
Yeah, you're like, oh, so this is what waterboarding is like.
Exactly.
And you're right, it is cruel. So for me, yeah, man, so Dark State, this other film I did, is actually having a theatrical release right now. It's been open in New York. We sold out the first bunch of shows. It's showing in Salt Lake, in LA. So it's actually having a theatrical release. And then this 4th movie actually is hitting all the festivals right now, Either Side of Midnight. Big director I grew up with, worshiping his films, Roger Spottiswoode. He did the Bond movies in the 90s.
Oh, wow.
He wrote 48 Hours. He wrote Turner and Hooch. I mean, he directed And the Band plays on HBO, like so many great things. He's a great cat. So I'm psyched about those films. And actually, we're booking some shows this summer. So I'll be out with the band. Memorial Day weekend, there's a show. July 4th, there's a show. So slowly but surely.
And Rock of Ages, you mentioned too. There's going to be some kind of a concert.
Absolutely. So that's like the big banger there. We are getting together for a massive Rock of Ages reunion concert. It's going to be an all-star jam live on both coasts, April 24th. You can go even right to my Instagram at Constantine Maroulis. There's a link right there in the bio, or go to rockofagesmusical.com or constantinemaroulis.com and get your virtual seat. It's going to be awesome. We have like tons of buys already, tens of thousands of buys already. I think people are just yearning for a night like that.
Wow.
Hey,
we
man.
all
You
need
know, you
it.
just want to have good
Yeah.
time and
Right.
like take your shirt off, you know, and be like, "What's up?"
I'll keep my shirt on, but yeah.
Do it.
Not everybody
Show
looks
the
like you,
dad bod.
I
Constantine.
take my shirt off and suddenly there's a Sasquatch sighting somewhere. You know what I mean?
I love it. We welcome that. We welcome that on the Sunset Strip.
Oh, my
especially if you have a
God.
mullet. If you got a mullet to match, that's even better.
I have long hair, but not a mullet.
That's all right. Hey, you know,
I haven't rocked a mullet since 1990.
You're one little buzzer away from a little, business
Hell
in
yeah,
the
bring
front,
it
party
back.
in
Fix
the
you
back.
up.
You know,
I don't know.
Bringing it back. Business
So,
up front,
oh,
party in
that's
the
great.
back.
Oh, man. So,
So the concert 24th, that's out there, and we're doing a big concert of the Who's album, Who's Next, also coming up. So there's all this great stuff, man. It's all happening. You can go on the socials. I'm very active on there, or on my website. It's all listed there. So a lot of fun stuff, and hopefully we can get out there and support the album. The song's getting played all over XM. It's called All About You. That's the single. And I co-wrote that with Sam Hollander, huge songwriter. Panic
my
at the
favorite
Disco,
of your
whatnot.
three, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. and so we're just rocking and rolling and playing soccer dad on the weekends, and doing even some teaching. And yeah, man. So
Listen, I'm getting tired listening to
I was just sitting here thinking,
I know,
let
it
no
sounds
moss
like
grow
busy,
beneath
but it's
weary
really
feet.
it's really a sad life, believe me.
No, you're very blessed, Constantine. You're
That's
very
good for you,
blessed.
man. Keep it moving. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the Greek blue collar kid in me, and you just got to keep hustling. And hey, the name of the record, Until I'm Wanted, it's basically my sort of motto. It's like I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling until the wheels fall off. And it's been 15 plus years since the American Idol, and
Wow.
That's
this is
crazy. That's
like
crazy.
my 25th year in the business. I was touring in
If
Broadway
you could go
shows
back, Constantine, what would you tell that kid now?
Well, it was so early on in the show, and the show was so massive. It was bigger than anyone could
Right.
even dream of and handle at the time. I mean, the whole world was really watching it. It was
Yeah.
on for three nights a week for months and months and months. I don't know, so many opportunities came in, and I would just say, save all your money. I think you don't know when it's going to stop coming in, and thank God it's always been there, and I've always been an earner. But stupid spending, here and there on things, save it, have fun, enjoy,
Right.
you've worked hard, you've earned it, but save, invest, things like that, like conservative
invest,
stupid
yes.
dad
Yeah.
things.
Money
It's like
makes money. We don't
that
make money.
commercial, that dad commercial where they're like, where they're like, what would your parents do? And it's like the guy with, the guy's like hovering over the plumber, and he's just like, no, you hired him. So for me, yeah, save the money. I don't know. Wear rubber? I don't know. Just kidding. I love my kid.
Ah, there we go.
That's another
On that
beat.
note,
Love my kid.
I'm
Hey,
gonna say, well, go ahead.
All right, I just have one question.
Sure.
Constantine, I see on your website you do like some kind of a cruise, like some kind of concert cruise. Is that actually happening
Yeah,
again this year?
Somehow.
The
every summer-
balcony's coming if that's on.
Well, every summer we've done this sort of Rock of Ages cruise where we have like a big 80s band, a bunch of guest stars. We sell it out with probably too many people, and we do a big sort of booze cruise around Manhattan for a few hours, and we just rip rock and roll songs. And of course, last summer we weren't able to have it. So far this summer, it's back on the books. It's a good time. And it's certainly not like we're not going to the Caribbean, but we're going around, the Statue of Liberty.
So who do we got to get get tickets? That's all I want.
Hey man, I think there's a link right there in the on the website.
There you go.
And
so
check
you're
it
gonna
out.
want to be a part of it for sure.
Well, it sounds like a good time.
Yeah,
for sure, man. We like to have a good time. Nothing but a good time. And I'm blessed, and thank God, I'm gonna keep the thing rolling. Hopefully this year and into next, and we'll get back to some sense of normalcy. I'm fully vaccinated, for all of you asking, so we can totally make out. And
okay.
and then and that's it. And so it's pouring rain right now, and but we're feeling good.
All right. Well, listen, in all seriousness, Constantine, I want to thank you for spending some time with us on our show. I really appreciate you taking the time out. And we're going to end things tonight with my favorite of his songs, All About You. You're going to want to check out the album Until I'm Wanted by Constantine Maroulis. So with that, I'm going to bid you good night, sir, and wish you much more success. I don't know how much more you could possibly get, but
keep it rolling, brother. Keep it rolling.
I will keep it rolling. Thank you for having me. Thank you for your support. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you. I'll see you
when I see you.
That's right.
I'll see you on that cruise.
That's right. Enjoy the song.
All right. Good night.
Walked on a wild girl, didn't care that the spark turned. Boston was love for the young and wild. Hitchhiked to Cape Cod, prayed to wild God, and crashed on somebody's dead beach in the night. Oh, you still remember the snow in November, the car breaking down along I-95, little darling. Down south, the ice never melts, it's the warmth in your bones. I'm still calling for you, baby.
I'm doing well. It's really great to talk to you. You have a brand
Likewise,
you have a brand new single out, don't you?
I do. I do. It's called Sweet Summer.
Sweet Summer. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah. So I originally wrote Sweet Summer about kind of the coming of age that every 18-year-old goes through. Just about, coming into a new life of, careers and money and jobs and worrying about so many of these adult things that we all worry about. But at the same time, reminiscing on when we didn't really have to worry anymore, which was like, back when we were kids and we'd be running around in the summertime, just having fun, our imaginations running wild. And I kind of wrote it as a reminder to myself just to never let go of that inner child of yours.
Oh,
And it was kind of a love story between me and my childhood self, I guess.
like a love story between you and your younger self?
Me and myself.
That's very interesting. And you're so young. It must be so exciting for you to have this single out at this point in your life. You have so much of a journey ahead of you. So that's really wish you the best of luck with this.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I mean, looking forward, I just really do feel like there's a lot of bright moments ahead of me. And there's so many people around me that I just feel so supported by. And just to be able to really explore who I am. And at such a young age, it is hard, getting out there and putting yourself out there.
Right.
Because of, the scrutiny from other kids or,
right.
What people might think of you, this and that. But honestly, I really do feel completely ready and open to just be exactly who I am with no apologies whatsoever.
Well, that's an awesome place to be in your life. And I wish you all the best with that. I think it's going to be a big success. Where can we find you on social media, Sil, so everyone can keep up with what you're doing?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram. You can find my Instagram at It's Sil Love, which is CILOVE. I have other music out on SoundCloud under Sil. All my socials are the same. So if you find me on TikTok, it's at It's Sil Love.
Okay.
Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, everything. So yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much
Thank
for joining
you.
us today on The Balcony Show.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Now, everyone can sit back, relax, and give a listen to Sweet Summer by Sil.
The sun's just dripping roses. The sun's just dripping roses. The sun's just dripping roses. The colors that rain down from the clouds almost brought me down. Green eyes looking at my heart stopped. It took so much time to grow. I got some bad tattoos, got a body that my mind is growing into. It was a sweet summer, such a sweet summer, oh, sweet summer. But now I need warmer clothes. Running with the thoughts, they're clouding up my head. Body's too big for this twin-size bed. Still in my teens with an attitude. Tell me to stay, I'm just passing through. Cause I got too many things I gotta do. Can't fall in love with you now. It was a sweet summer, such a sweet summer, oh, sweet summer. But now I need warmer clothes, yeah. The sun's just dripping roses. The sun's just dripping roses. The sun's just dripping roses. A postcard created was sedated, nothing faded. I got some memories locked in a secret place. Yours and mine forever. It was a sweet summer, such a sweet summer, oh, sweet summer. But now I need warmer clothes, yeah. I don't wanna fear the future, but I summer though. It was a sweet summer. Oh, but now it's time to go into the cold. Yeah, for someone else to find everything we had. Into the cold. Yeah, lost under the stars, float away with me, baby. Into the cold. Yeah. Oh, message in a bottle. Message in a bottle.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Sommer.
Hey guys, welcome back to our Indie Radar this week. And we recently talked about reasons why an artist should have a website. And I gave you a whole list of reasons why. Kind of moving along in that same vein of the website. One thing that I find is very important, especially for us doing radio shows and looking for information on a band. We are going to go to your website and we want to see your bio and a photo and all these other things. So we want to see a snapshot so that we can do our homework to get you the best interview that you deserve on our show. So having said that, something that I love to see a band have is called an asset page. ASSET. So you don't think I'm saying any bad words. An asset tab. And Anne's going to give me a hard time, but I'm going to try to keep myself together here and just give you some reasons why you need to have a little asset tab, or a little part of your website, because that's where I want to go as a radio host, or give to my marketing person or my salesperson or whoever, something along the lines of like an EPK. I want to be able to download your picture. And I want to be able to download it easy so I can help promote the show. I can help promote your interview. So again, that's your asset page where we're going to find things that are easily downloadable, easy links to get to, your band photo, maybe some press interviews that you've done, just some important pieces of information talking about you as your band, and just giving me what I need so that I can help promote you and take care of what I need to do on my side on the radio show to help move you forward in getting your name out there. So I hope that makes sense, and I will see you guys next week on Indie Radar here on the balcony.
Really a great tip. Assets are a must.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, even when we're doing our homework, trying to find, because anybody that cares about your music is going to take a look at your bio. They're going to want to, see where you've been, what you've done, what you've achieved or you've accomplished. If you have interviews out there, I want to, get any information I can so that when you come to our show.
Yes.
So if you don't have anything out there, I've gone to websites or Facebook pages and they have rock band in whatever state it is. And that's it.
Yeah.
So
that's not very helpful.
I have been working on my Houdini routine for quite some time now.
Yeah.
But I guess it's Houdini.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'm not Houdini quite yet. So you really, great tip.
I've seen bands have an asset section of their website where
I can't say it.
I can't either. I can't even look at you right now.
We're so bad.
We really are. Too much wine tonight. But anyway, I've actually seen bands that have this asset section where you click on download and it will take you directly to their promo photo so that you can then, meaning us or the press people, can easily download, not huge files, but something that's, in the guidelines of sharing on social media. I've seen bands that have this asset section where they include their stage plots, their backline requests, their hospitality rider, They're tech writers. So there's no back and forth emails and questions and the possibility for miscommunication. It's all there.
Yeah, I mean, really,
It's very
if you go,
easy.
can you imagine they're on tour at a concert or whatever, and the guy says, "Oh, I didn't know." You know what I mean? Like literally, they can go to their website and say, "Excuse me, look at here." So
Yeah.
And it's
yeah,
so
great
easy
tip.
to do,
Yeah.
for them, for
Yeah.
the bands, for the musician. It's
Yeah.
so easy
Very
for them
easy
to
to
just put it
do.
up there.
And you got to keep it updated
right.
too. That's another. That's
So
another radar.
bam.
So bam.
There
Thanks
it
for
is.
listening.
All right, I'd like to remind you that the Balcony Show is proudly produced at Rock Hard Studios for all your production needs. Check them out at rockhardstudios.com.
Madcat's Mad Tracks.
And on today's Mad Cats Mad Tracks, we have the song Hurt No More by Reluctant Zero. So sit down, give it a listen. Here we go.
Beating around the bushes, feeling kind of pointless and self-defeating. Happiness greets you so seldomly, you're afraid to meet him. So come meet him. Quit drying your tears with a band-aid. All your burning fears can't wait. I don't want to see you drown in your eyes again. Eyes again. And if you make me save you, I suppose I will. I would rather spare you and just take your bitter pill. 'Cause I don't wanna see you hurt no more. I don't wanna see you hurt no more. Putting aside all your bluster, conjure all the truth you can muster, and look me in my eyes. Tell me how you feel. How you feel. So tell me this is a feeling kind of pointless and self-defeating. Look me in my eyes. Tell me it's not real. It's not real. And if you make me save you, I suppose I will. I would rather spare you and just take your bitter pill. 'Cause I don't wanna see you hurt no more. I don't wanna see you hurt no more. Hearing your voice made me smile. I hadn't heard it in quite a while, and I don't want to make it that long again, my dear. And if you make me save you, I suppose I will. I would rather spare you and just take your bitter pill. 'Cause I don't want to see you hurt no more. I don't want to see you hurt no more. I don't want to see you hurt no more. I don't want to see you hurt no more.
come to the end of another fantastic episode of The Balcony Show.
Walking the mile. Walking the mile.
Walking the mile. So, anyways, thank you, Donna Gallucci, for being a part of the show and having Sil. Thank you, Sil, for being, coming on the spotlight and sharing your song. We look forward to much more from that young lady.
Yes.
Constantine, what can I say? Ultimate.
It was a great
everything.
interview. It was
Yeah,
great.
he
It
was a
great
great
talking
guy.
with him. Great talking with him. Good energy, great spirit.
So,
We have a lot to look forward to
Yeah.
from him, actually.
And what a very
He's-
busy guy. Yeah. He's
Oh,
been
yeah.
very, very busy.
yeah, I said by the end of the, you're tired just listening to all the stuff that
Yeah.
he's doing. But,
yeah, he's got a
kudos
lot
to
on his
him
plate.
for caring enough to think about his daughter and spending time with her and being grateful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
I
still-
love
but
performers.
Still
Yeah.
being able to squeeze in a new album, 5 movies.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
And
being a soccer dad.
and a
you know.
partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, great time. But with that, it's time to say goodnight. And I am going to end the show with a song from Connor Bracken and the Mother Leeds Band, Dream of You. So, good night, everybody, from The Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week.
I was blinded by the good light. I could see far in a dark night. Nobody knows what I can see. I was picked up by a bad sign, down a dark road, past a gold mine. I could feel it just a mile from me, and I'll do it for the dream of you and me. I get beat down, I bruise just right. I get back up like a prize fight. I can bleed like you won't believe, and I'll do it for the dream of you and me. And I'll do it for my one-track mind. I know that I got just one chance to get this right. I get beat down, I bruise just right. I get back up like a prize fight. I could bleed like you won't believe, and I'll do it for the dream of you and me. When the wind blows, when you can't sleep, kick the window, promises I can't keep. In your dreams, and I'll do it for the dream of you and me. And I'll do it for the dream of you and me. And I'll do it for the dream of you and me. And I'll do it for the dream of you and me.
And that's what's up.